Hello everyone once again. This is Rob and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I get to that though, a reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day every day for my independence and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote. Despite the fact that I am unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of scooter or power chair or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited dexterity in one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or wheelchair to rely on at the current time. So if my scooter should malfunction as it did a few months ago, I will yet again be a fish out of the water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated, below the title of this video in the description, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to the video I'm going to be reacting to, you can find a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser. It's easy to contribute, takes a few seconds. Any and all help is welcome. I cannot stress that enough. Even $5 or $10 can make all the difference in the world, and uh, it is all going towards the continued restoration of my existing scooter, as well as to purchase a new scooter. I came up with these conclusions as a result of the malfunction, as alluded to. A few months ago, my battery charging mechanism had failed entirely, and I had to rely on family and friends for roughly 2 weeks to push me around my own home, severely limiting my independence. But it was also a long overdue wake up call that I needed a backup plan, and that backup plan is to have a brand new scooter to use moment to moment, day to day, every day. And if something should go wrong with that, my refurbished model waiting in the wings to be used if necessary, when necessary, at a moment's notice. So please do what you can. As stated, any and all help is welcome. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. Thank you all, I love you all, and remember you can even contribute anonymously if you desire. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel and becoming part of the media awareness family. I'd love to have you. Also, like and share and ring the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload something new. In this case, we're going to be reacting to Anneke Van Vanderson, um, and her newest single just released 2 days ago, entitled "When I Die," from the EP La Vie, and I'll put the title of that below. Um, I've been a fan of Anneke for several years, um, going on almost 10 years actually. Been a fan since roughly 2015 or so. Um, and she's she is just a remarkable singer songwriter, and uh, really a talented uh, force in the music industry, um, and she should really be more known than she is. Hence the reason I'm doing this video to call attention to her and her talent. Um, she is really established in music industry overseas. She's worked with the Ariane Project as well as many others. So you may know her from that or other projects as well as mentioned. However, this is from her most recent EP, and it was released this year, a few months ago, I believe. But this single was released approximately 2 days ago, as stated. So I'm excited to cover this. This is the first reaction. This is also a lyric video, so you can follow along at home if you desire. And I would urge you all to click on the source link for this video itself. And I urge you to do that because the musicians and bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with the utmost creativity and integrity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work, so always give them the credit they deserve. And in this case, the link is to Anneke's actual YouTube page itself. So her page will be getting the clicks that you can give, and I'm excited to bring this to you. So once again, this is Anneke van Bergersen. I'm sorry I did not pronounce that very well, but the track is called When I Die, and I will be back following this with my assessment of the track itself.
When I die, I will no longer wonder why I didn't know what I didn't know. When I die, I'll return to the sky. She'll take me home. I'll learn to fly. All the answers will be given to questions that once were hidden from my days in the land of the living, from my time as a passerby. When I die, my body will stay behind, rapidly changing from flesh to dust. All this time I took care of and neglected it. I loved it and I rejected it. My vehicle in the land of the living, in my time as a passerby. I will leave something behind, my body of work over the course of time. Perhaps a bundle of poems will remain, however they'll evaporate all the same, disappearing from the land of the living after my time as a passerby. But here
there you have Anneke van Bergersen with When I Die. And let's talk about this song first, and then we'll talk about the lyric video, which was more than just a lyric video. It was actually a video. Um, but I want to talk about the song first because it really accompanies the visuals quite well. Um, a really ominous building going on musically in this song that really reflects the lyrical composition. Um, and that's one thing I could say. Annika always manages to write some amazing lyrics, and the music always reflects the um, feeling that is being evoked from the lyrics. This is no exception. This is definitely on par with that, and really an intense, um, lyrical phrase and phrasing, um, and the bass line is just so ominous and so uh, just perfect for this particular piece. You have the ambient noise in the background, in the mix, and her vocals just sound amazing in this mix as well. Um, Very little effects, if any, throughout the verses, um, and just very stark um, production, but it works for this song. And then we get the explosion of sound for uh, the I guess opening, you could say, of the lighter part of the song, and um, it's an incredible soundscape that is being projected. Lots of guitar, um, really intense vocals in that section, really showing off her range, vocally speaking, throughout this track, but more so, I'd say, in the higher range during that particular section. You hear a lot of her in the lower registers in the verses itself. But when we get to that midsection where the song kind of erupts into this really epic sounding um, uh, soundscape, it really brings a lot to the feeling and the vibe and the intensity of these lyrics that are being conveyed to us from Anneke. Now, visually speaking, from a video standpoint, it is not just a straightforward lyric video. We have her singing to us, so to speak, through the video, and um, I love the darker tones that accompany these darker segments that lead up to that explosion of brightness, as I mentioned. And when that occurs, everything just goes really bright, and you see sky, and you see a lot of intense um, brightness and just sharp colors, and they match the music and lyrics perfectly. This is definitely a really well done video all as a whole, and I would urge you all to click on that link below once again to experience it not from video and audio quality and without me up there in the corner of the screen somewhere obscuring your view potentially of this masterpiece of a video, as well as potentially obscuring the lyrics as well. As these are not lyrics to be missed, you definitely want to check these out and experience this song for all that it is in its glory. Really a great tune, and I'm glad that Anneke released this as a single. And this is Rob with Media Awareness, and I was pleased to bring you this reaction. I really was. As I stated, I'm a huge fan of Anneke, and this song just made my day today. So I hope it made yours as well, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.